right, settle down, class. Today, we're talking about VSG, my surgery day.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. So tell me that, tell me that. Tell me on the best diet. I'll be feeling like yes, I.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just a little humor there. Okay, like I promised last week, you packed your bags for surgery. Now it's surgery day. I want to give you guys discretion. I apologize in advance if you're eating, if your kids are around. Viewer discretion is advised because I will be putting some photos in this video, and just get ready because I'm gonna give y'all some real good details of my surgery day, how it went, and I'm gonna show you guys what they took off my stomach. Yep, I got pictures, so let's get in. So, surgery day, you guys, I was so excited. Well, you know what? Let me scratch that. Okay, so I'm going to start out going forward. I'm going to start giving you guys my stats, and stats mean weight, because let's be real. Y'all want to know, are you really losing? Is the tool working? Is it worth getting? Of course. So, as you know, I'm been doing everything as a story tells. So I'm lining up events. So I'm going to give you my stats before, pre-op, and before the day of surgery. I'll find out later, but I will drop pictures and photos and inserts throughout the entire video. As I mentioned before, my starting weight, and when you are looking at any type of social media postings, if you're in any groups, you're gonna have SW, and the starting weight is 280. My starting weight was 280. So my surgery day, which was July 24th, and I do have a picture for proof. My weigh-in at surgery on surgery day was 269.7 pounds. That was exactly 10.3 pound drop from my pre-op, exact hardcore numbers. So I was already excited because I'm like, oh my God, I've already lost 10 pounds. And side note, this is gonna be a whole nother video. You guys don't step on the scale every day. I just said this round because I decided to go with this tool. One of the things that really messed up my mental was stepping on that scale and weighing in every day, every week, whatever. And you are fixated on your weight. Remember, this is going to be a journey. The results is they're giving you a 12-month period. So keep that in mind. Those 2 weeks means nothing. The whole 2 weeks is to shrink your liver and for them to do the procedure. And like I said once before, you don't want to go through your pre-op and not follow because you won't be able to have surgery. You want to make it to surgery day. All right, let's jump right on in. So you guys, of course, I did a before picture. As y'all know, I wore my jumpsuit to the hospital. My nephew and my daughter dropped me off. It was hilarious. I don't know why I did not get footage of them dropping me off, because, you know, when you're a parent and you're dropping your kid off for the first day of school, it was in reverse. They were dropping me off at the hospital and they were kissing me goodbye and telling me, be safe. So it was kind of like roles reversed, and it was like I turned around, I kind of like dropped a teardrop because it's like, wow, these kids have grown. But So I arrived, and mine is, like I told you guys, Lone Star Bariatric. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're talking about Dr. Chad's process. Depending on your insurance, you're going to be at 3 different hospitals. I end up at Texas Surgical Hospital, and everything, they'll call you up front. They'll let you know what's due up front at surgery, and you make the payment once you check in that morning for surgery. You make the payment that day. So went in, checked in. It was 6 a.m. when I arrived, and I checked in, and I went to I want to say the service desk, finances, whatever, whoever deals with the billing part, the accounting department, made my payment. Then they took me around, and I was sitting in a waiting room, and my best friend, she was on her way, and I was just letting her know that, you know, hey, they're pushing me to the back, and she wanted to sit there while I was, she sat there while I was in surgery to keep everybody updated on how my surgery went. So, which was nice. I'm one of those people, like, once I'm like super like invested in myself, I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna do it, regardless if I have somebody by my side or not. It's not a good thing. Well, I don't know. Anyway, to each his own, but I'm just gonna do it. So and she wanted to, and I didn't stop her. So I thank her for that, for showing up and getting out messages to everyone. But yeah, they wheeled me back, and y'all gonna see my pictures all in my little nice little gown that I had to wear. And as soon as I got done switching out, I had to give them a urine sample just to make sure I wasn't pregnant. I'm so used to it, because that's what the urine samples are for, women. We're always checking to see if we're pregnant. So that was no problem at all. And then I was telling the nurse, wait, before I go, I want to weigh and see where I'm at. So stepped on the scale. That's when I recognized I lost the 10 pounds. I was so excited. And then from there, y'all, I was like, it was Gucci, really. I was all good, because it's like, let's get this show on the road. I'm ready. Like, that was just like kickoff. I was feeling great. All right, I'm back. So sorry. Had to get all my equipment, but I'm gonna go over this, and those are right here. If you can see, those are the SD. I'll drop it in notes, but you're gonna need that for your legs, for your lower bottom of your legs, like from your ankle to your knee, and it's to prevent you from getting blood clots. So I got this on the day of surgery, or no, I think I got it on my last visit before surgery. I don't know, but your doctor's gonna give it to you. So this is exactly what I was talking about. But at the hospital, they'll put them on you. So that's for you when you go home, because you have to wear those for 30 days. And I got all my little bags of goodies, my socks, etc. They gave me some extra stuff, but I always came prepared. So I got to speak with my doctor, of course, but in the order, my first doctor that came in, she was explaining to me like the discharge papers, and explaining to me that you'll be staying overnight, and they gave me all my like IV, well, she was a discharge / IV, all that. She discussed the paperwork, and then she got me hooked up with all my IVs, and I had to do a shot in my hip. I forgot what that was for, you guys. They will explain everything, but it really wasn't that bad. Like when they did the IV, and because I had a real, like, I had surgery about 23 years ago when I had my breast reduction. That was the worst IV ever in life. I don't like the whole IV thing. And if you're not good, you're not going to stick me more than once. And I'm serious about that. So got all my IVs, got my shot in my hip. I'm going to drop some photos of me and Dr. Chad and a little dress up, me in the bed. And before he wheels me off, he came and talked to me, and he told me about the whole surgery, and he told me that I will be going home. And the number one tip that I took before going into surgery, you guys, walk. That is very important because they got to blow up your stomach with air so they can see to do the procedure. So you're going to have a lot of gas. So walk. And he was pretty much smooth, and it was great. My friend, she came in, and I met the anesthesiologist, and he told me that everybody's on a schedule. So when it's time for me to go and they wheel me to the back, I'm about to show pictures. Yeah, it was weird looking at the photo, but I don't know. I imagined something. Y'all, it's crazy how you think your stomach is like really big, like from like looking in the mirror, because you're so used to looking at your stomach before. I just had this crazy vision of it looking bigger, but our stomach is really not that big in our stomach. But I know that was just stupid. But anyways, I don't know. I just envision it being a little bigger. But yeah, that's my stomach. And that's how it looked. That's the third that he took off my stomach. So now my stomach is vertical instead of going out. He was explaining to me, instead of going out, now my food comes up. So it's vertical sleeve. So I'll explain in post-op how all that works. Tune in. So I've had the surgery, you guys. I'm back in the room, and the funniest thing, y'all, them drugs was everything. Because let me tell you, I didn't think I had the surgery. I woke up and thought I was pregnant. Not lying. That's how good the drugs, the anesthesia, thumbs up. I asked my best friend because my stomach felt so swollen. I was like, what happened? Did I have a baby, or am I pregnant? It was so like weird. Coming out of surgery, I was out of it. And I don't know how many hours I was asleep, but I was out, y'all. I couldn't even see straight. And so they're gonna give you your medicine. That's when your medicine starts. And y'all, the very first drink out of surgery, I kid you not, I literally had to tap on my bed because I thought I was going to like choke, drown, because it was like, as I was swallowing it, it was coming back out. So it was very uncomfortable. So I just want to give y'all a heads up, like the very first drink, it is very challenging to get down. And I wish I brought the little cup. Oh, I've got it right here. Do I have a little cup? I could have sworn. And I said I brought everything home. It's a little baggie they gave me. Oh, here it is. Got just a couple of, okay, y'all. These are the cups that you get. There goes that one. I only had 4. Now there's 3 left. These are the cups that you get. So when they wheel you in the room, y'all, this was easy. Pre-surgery. Post-surgery, honey, it is so hard to drink 30 milliliters. It was hard. So I had 8 of these on my tray when I was wheeled into the room. My best friend was like, come on, drink. And I was like, So I got like, my very first drink, I got like to here, y'all. I got 10, if y'all can see that. I got to 20. So I only drunk 10 milliliters and I was done. I was like, Then they gave me Gas X, but bubblegum flavor. I was grossed out at that. So that kind of made me nauseated because I don't like bubblegum. I hate, okay, I'm about to get off track. Y'all, I hate bubblegum. I hate the smell of bubblegum. I just think it is so gross. So when I had that Gas X, not gas, but the infant gas relief, and it was bubblegum flavor, I was like, I'm like, don't give me this no more. But they were busy giving me all my medicine. So let me get back on track. So yeah, they were busy giving my medicines because I was out of it. And then that's where your SDs came in place that they already had in the hospital. It's down below and they have you hooked up to a machine. So these are, and when you're at home, they're going to be labeled left and it's going to show you. But anyways, you have your SDs at the bottom, and I'm going to talk to y'all while, so it's going to, I'm going to keep talking to y'all. You're going to hear it. So it's squeezing your legs to make sure you keep your blood flowing. They're going to put these devices on your bottom legs. So that's what you feel when you wake up. And it was so weird because, like I told y'all, the anesthesia had me out. So I'm like, what is this? So I literally, of course, the battery's out. But anyways, y'all get the picture. And then it goes down and it goes out. But my insurance covered them. Some insurance don't. And depending on your doctor, they charge either $200, $250. Mine charged $200, but mine was covered through my insurance. And if not, I'll put a link below, and I also will post a picture above me right now where you can go on Amazon and get them for $50. So yes, that is you need that for 30 days after surgery. So yeah, but surgery was a success. I'm going to go ahead and drop some photos of my very first walk and how I progressed over the night. So you'll see in the first video, I thought, no, because in the first video, I didn't vlog it. But let me tell y'all, the very first time I walked, y'all, and I'm going to show y'all where I walked to, and I thought it was a mile. Like, I was out of breath, everything. I couldn't, like, out of breath. So I was determined to walk, and my friend, she got out, my bestie, she got out. She's like, okay, you gotta walk. So she stayed there the whole day. And so hearing her voice, it was just normal. I just walked, but I was walking really slow, you guys. So I'm gonna put those pictures up above. So not above, but I'm about to show y'all the pictures now, the progress. And it's amazing. God is so good that I made it through. This is the hallway I have to walk. Doing my lap. Yes, you're seeing those videos that, wow, what progress. And that was like 10 o'clock at night. So I was feeling really good. So she had came and hit me up with some good medicine. So I was up and I just wanted to walk. Also want to let y'all know, I had to make sure before I leave, and this was the night before, I had to at least blow to get it to about 2,000, 2,500. You guys, they want to make sure your lungs are working properly. And y'all, my first blow literally was like here. It was terrible. Terrible. But by the time I left, I think I was about here. I'm going to try with you guys because it's been some time. Let me see. Yeah, I got it to 2,000. So they want you to breathe in and out. But this was hard. So I would hit this up a lot. This was more important. So between this, what's breathometer, I think it's called, and 8 little mini cups, that was work. And they'll give you broth. They'll give you a popsicle. But you guys, you're not going to really have an appetite, and it's very challenging. After surgery, it's really challenging. So I just want to give you a heads up. That was surgery. I went home the next day, packed my bags. My dad came and picked me up. He took me to a cafeteria to get some broth, and I headed home for a post-op. And so I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to make sure I didn't leave anything out. Oh, I didn't have to have a BM, but I had to go to the restroom, and they wanted to see your urine sample, see if it's dark, light. They wanted to see, test your urine. So I forgot, y'all, I was drugged up. I forgot what that test was all about, but yeah. Then I put on my sundress and I was out. And so, any tip, you guys, walk, because you need that gas to come out and you're on your way to healing. And that was very, very, very important. I just want to thank you guys for watching my video. Next week, I'm going to jump into the insurance, with having insurance, not going with insurance, because I know it's insurance is coming up to start to make your elections for your coverage for 2024. And I want to go ahead and help you guys out. It may be a full video, and maybe a part 1 and a part 2. So the very first one, I'm gonna touch on having insurance coverage versus not having insurance coverage, and you can get it done. But I want to help you guys out. So if you are planning to have surgery next year, on how to set up and choose the right insurance coverage. And I'll go over who I was covered through and who I was with. And I'm in Texas, as you guys know. And I'll give you my provider. But yeah, please like, subscribe, leave comments down below. Any questions that you have, please message me or put them in the comments, whatever. Follow me on social media. They're down below. My TikTok. Thanks for watching Reinventing Trina, VSG style. And guys, I'm glad you are with me along on this journey. And I will be on the podcast next week. So look out for that on social media. And I will be putting it out there so y'all can tune in. All right. Take care.